Good. Good evening, everyone. Late Night Mega here, and tonight we're playing Mega Man Battle Network 2. So put on your PJs and prepare for some cliches. Now, as you see here, we actually have an option for hard mode. However, if I do a regular new game, we're actually going to lose the option to hard mode. That is because you need to have a regular game with these 5 stars. And one of these stars involves collecting 10 secret chips that I did not have a way to collect outside of a Game Shark. Which I'm pretty sure I don't have a Game Shark anymore. So if I don't do hard mode, I lose access to hard mode. But it's okay, because I want to do hard mode anyways. This will be interesting. So to get hard mode, you have to have all 5 of these stars. And then you highlight new game, you press left, left, right, left, right, left, right, right. You see the new game highlights to orange, so we will go ahead and jump in here. So, research on final stage. Last, what took so long? Forgive me. Delays. Be punished, sir. Just get things started, will you? We will rule the world, just like the World 3. Fool! Not like the World 3, they failed. They lost to a 5th grader. Don't our begin project, sir. That was cryptic. AC/DC School, Den City, last day of school. Last day of school, yay! For the last day. And just barely. Our main hero here, Lan, and there's his NetNavi Mega Man. It's the last day of school, yay! Summer vacation. Uh-oh. Alright, so... hard mode. What was I gonna say about hard mode? Oh, yeah, hard mode is like exactly the same as normal mode and everything, same plot and all whatnot, but all of the enemies and bosses have 50% more health. That's gonna be a really big issue when we get to boss fights, and 50% deal 50% more damage. I don't want to read about pets. They're personal terminals. The book that I just refused to read. No, I don't want you to tell me about that. Yeah, I can't jack into the blackboard. It's Meilu, Lan's should-be girlfriend. Dex? I don't want Dex. Oh, yes, we have... Okay. Yeah, basically all the controls and everything are the same. Oh, we have mail. You'll see here that we have a new option here from the first game called sub-chips. I wonder what those are. Well, I know what they are. Also, in our library, we already have 11 out of 250 battle chips to collect this time, so there's way more than in the previous game. And we have, here's our program advance memos, so this will be when we make PAs. I don't think we're going to be making all 31 of them. Mega Man, let's look at Mega Man, he's level 1. Okay, mail. More viruses. Viruses, which became scarce after World 3, are now on a rise again. Electronic devices infected by viruses may cause damage. That wasn't helpful. We have key items. Network that we can't do anything with because that's just, we connect to another Game Boy Advance. And let's talk to people. Yes, I am having fun with Mega Man. Battle chips lying around class. That's... Hey, we got a panel grab P. That is a new battle chip that we're not really going to care about. Dex still has his I Love Gutsman graffiti. And Yai is still here. Good morning. I suppose if you want to hear about my collection, right? Sure. Well, I'm collecting Electopian fans. They're like little pieces of fan-shaped art, you see? A special privilege of the upper class, I suppose. Well, you probably wouldn't understand. No, I don't. Of course you don't. It's okay. They're mine anyways. Yeah, he's a little bit of a brat, but she's overall nice to us. Is there other items? Sometimes just checking around you can get items. And since a lot of these Battle Network games have several same environments, I sometimes get mixed up, you know, which of the Battle Networks will have items in which spots. Net surfing after school. That's awesome. I would love to go on the internet in this game. In the last game, remember the internet was... like everything just looked the same and it was all just mazy and whatnot. It's so much improved in this game. I was a little bit hesitant back when... well, this game also came out when I was in middle school. I was a little bit hesitant about picking up Battle Network 2 after some of the things that I didn't really like in the first Battle Network, but then I found out that they were much improved and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get it. Around the World Cruise, maybe. But don't forget about your homework. Homework over the summer? What is wrong with you? Lan, I thought you were fine. Have a nice vacation, be safe. Yes, Miss Mari, and we're not going to have a good last day. Oh, come on, the rest of the students didn't answer you individually. I guess we have to talk to Miss Mari. A+ in virus busting. Wouldn't that be a great subject to have in school? What your other subjects? Yeah, Dex. Now we can talk. Ooh, the new square. Be there or be square. Ooh, city net battlers. Meilu and Yai. And yes, I'm still going to call her Meilu. That's the name they used for in the anime. And I prefer that compared to male, or Mael, or however you want to pronounce that. The square. It's like a city on the net for us net navies. That sounds cool. Alright, let's go do that. We have AC/DC Town, little bit of different music, remixed music, revamped music. Higsby's is closed. Closed temporarily for personal reasons. Huh. Alright, so they want us to go on the net. I don't think we can go into... yeah, everyone else is still at school. Not gonna talk to these other people. This person. Oh, you know what this means. He is not a generic-looking character. He's here from Den Gas. You had a problem with gas appliance there, or something. That was like the exact plot from the first segment to Battle Network 1. Miss Yai's house, okay. Ah, we can jack in here, but we cannot do that yet because we have not had our tutorial battles. You're gonna ask us about the report card. Ooh, the perfect cheesecake. I love cheesecake. And I will eat all of them. one of the Battle Networks you can jack into the TV. I guess this isn't the one. LAN! Uh-oh. Your report card. LAN, how could you? Homework first. Oh, and there's the poster of Duo now in the background. We had one of Mega Man Legends 2 last time. The posters and stuff will change throughout the series. Use the R button to jack into the PC. Oh, test answers. Actually, isn't there... Can't I... One of the Battle Network games, you can examine like the back of the doghouse here and get an HP memory. I thought it was this one. But also that... It might not come out till later. Yeah, we have a different jack-in sequence there. Different music. The homework program. Basic virus busting technique. We got an A+ in this. Yeah, Metars. Notice how they have 60 HP. They should have 40. And they'd be taken out in one cannon. We can't skip these tutorials. I do appreciate these tutorials, even in... Like, we can have a tutorial in every one of the Battle Network games. That's because this game's battle system is so unique and everything that... you know, it's good design, in my opinion. I mean, maybe they could have given you an option to skip the tutorials, but with such a unique battle system, like, any Battle Network could be a person's first Battle Network. And so, I do appreciate the foresight the designers had when doing this. Although, do we really need to do this on hard mode? It'd probably be more difficult to do this differently on hard mode. Okay, so yes, all the rules from last time are still the same. Also, the tutorial battles in all these Battle Network games, they're going to introduce the new concepts to us, because there's going to be some changes and new mechanics with each Battle Network. Wow, it's time for a battle! I know all this. We can move around our red grid there. Blue grid is the enemy. Our health, we don't want to lose all that. A button to use chips, B button to use busters. Yes, that's right. Once the custom gauge fills, you can press L or R to return the custom screen and get more chips. Alright, here we go. And we have the weak buster. We don't get to keep any of the power-ups we had last time. Try sending chip data by yourself. I will do that. We're going to use this shotgun. We also have this new V-gun. V-gun is new. Let's use that. Because this one's going to go off next, and we can take out both. Busting rank that we get for battles is still going to be calculated much the same. Support chips. Not all chips are weapons. Yeah, this one's still kind of... We're still on the same thing. So they're going to show us to use area grab. We can pick the chips with the same code. Notice how they're both L. I like how we can also see them without having to highlight over them specifically in this game. That's another improvement. And, oh, she talks about the asterisk. I'm going to call it the star code. It can go with anything. Oh, there's an add feature. Oh, you discard the selected chips. Yeah, they'll go over that in the next one. Okay, first we grab the area. Yep. And see, now it's not just called steal, it's called area grab. Ah, 80 damage, still enough to get rid of them. I can't charge my Buster yet because we do need to get a power-up for a charge. Let's go with the cannon. Now for the last program. And we can still use that step back and forth to increase the open folder. Having more chips means more combinations. Yes, it does. Yeah, so we still have a folder with 30 chips, although another change that was made to folder construction, remember last time we could have 10 of any chip except for Navi chips? Well, now we can only have 5 copies of any given chip. I kind of like that better because it kind of forces you to have more variety. I mean, remember, we had, at the end of the last game, we had 10 fighter swords and 10 knight swords. That's 2/3 of our folder right there. Kind of silly. Okay, 3 recover 10s, too much space. Yes, they are. There's also going to be a feature that we're not going to get access to right away, but it's called presetting chips. What that does is basically we can preset a chip and it will always appear at the start of every battle. There are some rules to presetting. Okay. Now I have to delete the viruses. Let's use... I can do most damage with this combination. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna be relying on the Buster to do some incremental damage after we use our chips a lot, because a lot of times, especially in hard mode, it's really only in hard mode, it wouldn't be an issue in normal mode, but in hard mode we're going to use up our chips and not have viruses defeated a lot of the time, especially in the early game. Alright, so we have our tutorial completed. Look at the redesign of this area. I'm going to drop a save. It erases our previous save data. And notice this part is under construction, so that we'll have to get to later in the game. Those are teleporter things. That is where we're going to find the V2 version of the first enemy net Navi. We still have escape chips. We can press L to escape. See? So we don't need the escape chips, but escape chips guarantee that we can run, whereas it might not be a guarantee if you just do if you just use the L button to run on the stat screen. If you fail to run from the chip menu, ooh, I need that. If you fail to run from the chip menu, then you have to do the fight and not get any chips. There's a lot of stuff. Oh, we have attack plus 10. Those are the star code. We'll go over those when I eventually draw them. First, we're going to get rid of this escape chip. Now, another feature of Battle Network 2 is these recover chips are going to become more useful. Well, not 10, but I will want some number of recover chips staying in my folder. I don't know why I'm talking to you. That's just another generic Navi. A cube. A security cube. There's a purple mystery data. We saw one that was purple in the last game. Panel out 1 star. Huh. And notice we have, when we go to the folder, we have to like select a folder. We'll be able to get multiple folders in this game. We don't have access to them now. The second folder we get... Yeah, I love those little trees there, little digital trees. The second folder we get can be customizable, and then there's ones we can pick up that the third spot that aren't customizable at all. Okay, so the way these Attack Plus chips work is if you select them like this first, they're not going to do anything. They'll pop up when you're in battle, and then you press A and it'll just poof. So what you want to do is you want to select the Attack Plus 10 behind whatever chip you want to boost. And you can do multiples, and so we're going to end up adding 20 attack to our cannon. Ta-da, and panel out. There was no real point to that. Yeah, the cannons, I also mentioned this in the first game, but remember in the first game, if we just got off of the panel that the cannon was targeting, we wouldn't get hit, even if we were still in the same row. That's not true anymore. Wait, didn't that do 60 damage? I did not do 60 damage. Ah, see, we demonstrated. And we demonstrated that they did 15 damage. That's a 50% damage increase from what they would do in normal mode. Yeah, expect a lot of low busting ranks, especially in the early game here. Oh, what's this day, I guess? Oh, it's a teleporter. It takes us over to here, and this is a net dealer. He has HP memory. Those are going to be important. Shotgun B. Little Bomb J. Yep, still working the same way. Recover 10 in the star code. And Spreader Q. I don't need or want any of that. Well, I mean, I do want some of that, but not right now. I don't even have the money for that right now. Oh, I'm so excited to play this game. I like the Battle Network series. Okay, that's Meilu's Cube. So kind of like the first game, we have to get their access codes or certain passcodes in order to unlock that. This is another it's a new generic looking Navi. Yeah, they introduced a few more sprites, variety of sprites for these generic Navis and some generic people. Ooh, Shockwave U. Oh, it only does 40 damage. I knew it did. I kind of remembered that it did less than the shockwaves from the first game, but I didn't think it was. I thought it was still at least going to be 50, not down to 40. Oh, well, this is kind of going to be productive. Okay, don't use that. Okay, we gotta get these lined up again. And see, we can use the star code with any one code. Now, say if I had like cannon A and B, we can select those two together. But you can't select cannon A and B and then another star code, because then you're mixing the codes. So it can only substitute for one code, it can't substitute for two. And we'll use panel out there so we don't have to worry about him. Yeah, I actually made use of panel out. It's still a very situational chip, and it's still going to be taken out of my folder. I just need to get something better than, you know, busting rank 6. Which, again, kind of difficult to do. Also in this one, the color of the mystery data does matter this time. So blue mystery data are chips that, or mystery data, that will only appear once. You can only grab it once. And green mystery data will reappear every time we jack out and come back. These are not needed. Sometimes there's stuff hidden under the bridges. Ooh, a new virus has appeared. A bunny. Oh, I totally missed that. Oh, I can't believe I whiffed. That's so bad. It's really bad when you whiff on your chips in this, Yeah, we need better codes as well. Duck. Okay, we hit both of them with that cross gun there. We'll use a wide sword. That'll work. Sometimes there's stuff underneath bridges. Yeah, okay, not that bridge. Hi there. A big navvy and a girl navvy heading to the square. See how this one's kind of hidden? A bug fragment. That was not a green mystery data, that was a blue mystery data. Bug fragments are... well, they'll be important later. Recovering is important right now. Kind of want to get all of these... ow. Down in case I ended up getting another V-gun, but I did not. Got out of the way there just in time. Now another strategy you can do is like on your last turn. I don't have any chip codes that are matching here, but use some recover chips alongside an attack chip and use your recover chips first. Because you'll notice we're not recovering health in between battles. We ended the last battle at 80 health. We still have 80 health. Hey, my peeps. It's Rollin' Guts Man. Yep, they're back too. Glide is back as well. We had to do our homework first. Our homework. You can't really blame the net navy, though. I can't say I ever really had that problem. I was like an all A and B student in school. Alright, so here we have the square, this path, the Kodo square. Okay, so that's a way we can't go yet. There's no enemies in this particular portion. And this is another warp that, we need a gate key. We don't have that. So this is the way to the Den Square. This is also an area that's going to be without viruses. And see, look at all this stuff. During the holidays, there's more stuff here. This is cool. This is like a whole town. Here's another net dealer. Look, more HP memory. This one's more expensive. We've got Crossgun J. Oh, more wide swords, but that's the L code. Barrier B. Very expensive. Very expensive Recover 30H. Those are not going to be useful for us. And then here we have these sub-chips. So these are items we can use outside of battle. Basically to recover health. You'll encounter no weak viruses. Weak being a relative term in comparison to our level. One of the only ways our level actually matters in this game. And Unlocker, remember that purple mystery data we saw? We need an Unlocker sub-chip to unlock it. I always like to carry around at least one or two of these, because you never know when you're going to run into the purple locked mystery data. Of course, we don't have nearly enough money to even buy one. And hi there, Roll. When the board is done, all sorts of info will come in. The board is under construction. Okay. Well, we'll see what Dex and Gutsman want here next time.